Good afternoon, everyone. This is Caesar with Inspire a Movement. Hope you're having a lovely start to your work week. Today we're continuing with our segment entitled Word of the Day, and we're looking at the word macronutrients. So macronutrients, by definition, is a type of food, specifically carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, that are required in large amounts to be part of a regular diet. Now let's talk about nutrition first. Nutrition is the taking in and assimilating of nutrients that you get from the food that you eat, and they're necessary in order for the body to be healthy and grow. Again, we have macronutrients, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, but we also have micronutrients, which are vitamins and minerals. Now, vitamins and minerals are necessary in trace amounts, meaning to say in much lesser amounts than macronutrients, and they basically assist in the conversion of calories containing proteins, fats, and carbohydrates into energy. Why are we talking about macronutrients? Well, essentially because when you look at dieting in general, or dietary theories, what they basically do is play with three basic things relative to macronutrients. What they do is they play with the balance of macronutrients, the sourcing of macronutrients, and the timing of macronutrients. Now, what does that mean? They mess with the ratio when it comes to balance of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. They mess with the sourcing. So where are you getting your proteins from? Are they plant or are they animal? Where are you getting your carbohydrates? Where are you getting your fats from? And then at what time of the day are you eating these three elements? So essentially that's what all diets are doing, whether it's the paleo diet or the vegan diet or any other trendy diet that may come along, and there's many, that's essentially what they're doing, and that's important for you to know. Now, typically, nutritional science right now, modern nutritional science is leaning on that diets typically don't work because they're very restrictive. And what is it that they're doing? Typically, they don't allow you to consume the basic amount of energy or calories that you need to maintain your resting metabolic rate. Now, why is that so critical? Because your resting metabolic rate is the energy or calories that you need in order to run your metabolism just for daily functions, normal daily functions. So if you don't have your resting metabolic rate at least, then something's going to be out of whack, and that diet that you're on isn't going to work. It's actually going to harm you. So this is a very important component to at least understand what it is that diets are aiming to do. And as I personally reflect on it, I haven't really followed a specific diet most of my life. I've always leaned on balancing, not necessarily eating too much of any one element or macronutrient, and then compounding that with proper exercise, sleeping regimen, and just a healthy lifestyle overall, not over consuming things like alcohol, certainly not drugs or other type of vices. So leading on a kind of very average, par for the course things is what I have done. But now it's getting more and more known by science that everybody is so incredibly unique that dieting or following a specific diet could actually do more harm than good. So what I challenge you with all love and respect is to really hone in with an internist or maybe a functional medicine doctor or your primary care physician to have a conversation around the diet that you're wanting to consider. Be very well informed, as definitely not all diets are for everybody, and meaning to say everybody, because we're all so very different. We'll talk about things like a genome mapping, possibly in other segments, or other types of science, nutritional science that's out in the fore now to be better informed and make better decisions as to what we eat, when we eat, and how we balance all of these things out. Thank you so much for tuning into this segment. If there's something that you want us to consider, please tune in with us at inspiremovement.com or at our social media feeds. We always welcome any critique that you may have. Again, we do this all for you. Thank you so much and have a lovely week.